Yes, I am. I believe we are back again. They will never stop us. Resoluteness is our slogan. Resilient is our slogan. Consistency is our slogan. They will never ever stop us. You know, it is quite amazing how Facebook play with our platforms. It is quite amazing how they are playing with our platforms. But there is no problem, we will continue. You see, now I am playing a video. I am not even sure if my voice is coming out. I am playing a video. Okay. My voice is coming out, but the video is not showing. So I have to refresh. Let me get the video back. I believe the video is again right in front of you. I can see it, but I cannot. I don't know if you can see it from your end. Okay, now the video is appearing on Facebook. If you are joining us anywhere you are joining us from, share the video, invite others to join. Share this video, invite others to join. Let us have this quick one more time, because if you watch what is going on, they want us to capitulate, but they don't know that we don't care about their numbers. Had they know that we don't care about their numbers, because one way or the other our messages will go to the right people and our messages will be distributed, so we don't care about Facebook and their numbers. So this afternoon or this evening or morning, I want you to see the amount of, lies that Nigeria has resulted into. Each time we come online to propagate this truth, to expose the activities of Nigeria Fulani Janjaweed government, they will come and re-strategize. They will begin to throw many things at us. But little did they know that they will never ever win in this battle. They will never ever win. This battle this war that they are waging against us, they will never ever win. So that is actually the most important thing that we need to remind them. Because of course you can see a video right in front of you. I want you to watch this video. Let us analyze this video.
No, let's stay here. All right. Hold on. Hold on.
No. You're
Man, take a picture. Take a picture.
We have questions for him. Let him talk.
Hold on. Gentlemen of the press, let's be ugly and let us respect ourselves. Is that clear? Okay. The suspect is here to address you. Please address him.
Use the microphone.
Speak louder.
Where I left for IPOP through who confused me. When I joined them, they had to give me training commander in our first campaign of Bombisi. I started training them. When I started training them, before we it starts advancing because Ebube Uchenna, who's known as a virus, he was the commander that taking direction from our leaders and our sponsors, and he passed the signal to us.
Remember, the first one they actually concocted. They concocted this lie. That person called himself commander. He called himself a commander. And now another one is here again. He say he is a training commander. The next one they will tell you it is a shooting commander. That is what this zoological republic they do all the time. They have presented another story, concocted and acting a movie in front of different media platforms. The same media who cannot do anything with what is happening in the northern Nigeria. The same media who cannot actually bring to you when terrorist strikes across Nigeria against the indigenous people. They will not be there. But whenever the Nigeria want to actually act a movie for international community, they want to act a movie for United Nations, they want to act a movie which is being directed by Catriona Lang, they will come out to present rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. The first one was a commander. This one is now a training commander. In this training commander now is now confessing, and he claimed that his life is in danger. He claimed that he has to hand himself over to the police because his life is in danger. I want you to pay attention and listen to this shenanigan of the year. For you to know that the reason why they keep presenting this drama to justify their criminal activities against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, to justify their terrorism against Biafra land, this is an evidence that our Eastern Security Network is giving Nigeria terrorists in our bushes water. It is an evidence. Whenever you see them presenting such nonsense, you should understand that the Eastern Security Network is actually doing a great job wherever they are. Now listen and listen attentively.
And we will carry along the path. So in the process, our first attack was Naze roundabout at Air Force. When we attacked them, and we killed 2 soldiers. Second one was
K2 soldier and did what?
we took away the rifle. The second one was in Abo police station. We attacked them and we carried their rifle. And the Ahia zone police station. When we went there, they were shoot. The Ahia zone, they are in alert, and that day they are ran away. Before we went to Autopilot police station. We attacked Autopilot police station, but the men there did not allow us to enter. All the whole fight, we ended up on gate. We go back. And also in a few where we get an attack joint task force on 30th May last year. So, and the Onyami operation leader in the state. Before we was ordered when we are patrol at the airport. When we attack Ahmed Black. And also,
How did you people kill him? How did you kill him?
Did you see the way he is actually reading the novel that was given to him? Reading the novel slowly so that he does not miss any piece that was given to him to come out and read. He attacked this place, he attacked that place, he attacked Abombi, say he is a training commander, and that is the reason why they dress him like a military person, so that he will come here to lie. To lie against Umuchuku, to lie against Biafrans. I want you to continue to watch this shenanigan.
well, when we see the vehicle, we parked the vehicle, and the mad dog was the person there. He shot him, and the blood is now penetrated. So I have to come down and trying to show me his hand. He showed me as more the ring. He shot him. That's how that one happened. He was our commander Ebube virus. And that was, they said that our leader sent money for the job, and the money did not reach us. That is where we started getting problems. Our leader, GOS, which we know as China Sanworu, Emma Powerful, and Chike Doziem, and some of our sponsors. Should I mention them?
Go ahead.
Our sponsor who brought the first money was Ezelio.
This is a criminal confessing. A criminal confessing, asking the police, should I incriminate myself more? Oh, zoo. Should I mention them? Should I make myself more criminal so that my prison will increase? Because everything you say will be used against you in the court of law. Now he is begging those who are about to prosecute him as a criminal. Should I continue to incriminate myself? Is that not an irony? Does it make sense? I ask you, does it make sense? Hi, Nigeria. Let's continue. He said that his leaders, they paid money for the job, and they said the money did not reach them. That's when they started having problems. Is there any way that the IPOB pay money to ESN for a particular job, Bikonu? Is there any way? Is there any way that the IPOB take out money to say that this is for this job? We are raising funds for this particular operation or job. That this idiot that is being, controlled by Janjaweed. When a Janjaweed speak, you will understand that this is Janjaweed speaking. This person, he said that his bosses are China Sanworu, Chike Dozie, who else? Emma Powerful. Those are the first people that he called their sponsor. Now let us listen to hear if indeed what they are sponsoring this person to do. Listen to it. There is part 2. It is 2 videos. So I'm going to bring in part 2 after this one because this one is almost done.
120,000. He gave it to Liegeria. our coordinator. Ihedon have brought you to our... Ihedon is his name.
Okay, now go.
No be a governor.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
So he brought the one that 20,000 gift to the. Another one is Eze Minoma.
Now, he said that the money was given to Ihedioha. And he will go ahead. Let me bring a second video. He will go ahead to tell you that Ihedioha is their coordinator. He said that Ihedioha is their coordinator. Now, pay attention.
First carry me to the camp. He showed me everywhere. He said that he know my house, that I cannot run away. That's number one. If Nigeria Army is paying me 300,000, that they will pay me times 3 of that money.
Did you hear that? He said that he was threatened that he cannot run away. A Nigerian military soldier was threatened by a civilian that he cannot run away. For you to understand the criminality in Nigeria presentation, and the media is here capturing it. Zoom media. Now there is a, this is a person who is so-called the ESN member. And this ESN member, why is he not taking these people who are presenting this drama to the camp where he is the training commander? Why is he not taking them to the camp where he is the training commander? Number one, he is a military whom is now acting to be an ESN. Number two, he was threatened that we know your house. If you mess up, we will kill you. Nigerian military. Number two, we will pay you times 3 of what Nigeria is paying you. This is where indictment of the Zoological Republic is also. Let us play a devil advocate here. Had it been that this person is indeed a criminal, because I don't want to link the mad person to the, Umuchuku who are protecting our forest. Let's assume that this person is indeed a criminal, caught in the act of criminality or kidnapping or terrorizing somebody, and he is now paid to come and, blame it on IPOB. He is proud to say, somebody promised you that they will pay you triple. Have you ever heard that? They will pay you triple of what Zoological Republic is paying you. Which means if these criminals are in battlefield, they will do everything for money and turn around and the oath of, they swore an allegiance to the nation to protect the country which they are serving as a military. So whenever somebody promises you more money, you turn around and leave that nation that you so love, that you are asking them, can I incriminate myself more by exposing most of the things that you asked me and the ones that you did not remember to ask me? Does it make sense? A military who is supposed to be resolute, a military who is supposed to be, mentally strong, a military. Let us continue.
That's what they told us. And if you allow any security agencies to know or to pass information, that they will kill us.
Now, the INEC office that you just attacked, who motivated you among these leaders?
The INEC we attack in Itafuku, where we carry the PVC. Is from our leaders, DOS, when they announced there is no election. So that
Wow. Wow. Chineke Nneke. Have you seen how we are being exonerated by the same criminal who is hired to incriminate and implicate the activities of IPOB? Have you now seen it? If you are a zoo watching me right now, because we are only live on YouTube, if you are a zoo watching me right now, I want you to ask yourself, have you ever heard the DOS announcing there will be no election in Biafra land? Did you ever hear the DOS announcing, or IPOB media warriors announcing that there will be no election in Biafra land? Have you ever heard that? The answer is no. The last time Mazi China Samoru came online, he said we have nothing to do with the Nigeria election. It is not our business. That was what he said. Now let me bring for you. Remember that this criminal said that his master is China Samoru, that they are the ones sending him, that they are the ones who are actually paying them triple of what Nigeria military is paying them. Now let me bring to you this audio. This audio. We have been up and running, condemning somebody who is shouting no election in Biafra land. The reason is not because we are in support of election in Biafra land. It is only because we know the reason why he is shouting no election in Biafra land. Now, listen attentively, because we see them before they actually attack. Listen to this. Let me bring it up. Listen to it.
The people are scared, so people are scared. On the 14th, don't come out, so that we are not going to tell the story of how Nigeria killed you.
The information is that from December 9, December 10, December 11, December 12, and December 14, nobody should be seen outside. It is secret. Stay in your house. Use this time. Use today.
Pay very good attention to the video you are watching. Pay very good attention.
Come out to the
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars? Wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
oh, we are having some challenges.
For the second time, in preparation for the Biafra exit, the following date has been declared ghost town in Biafra land. To make sure we affect no election and no electoral activity in Biafra land will be allowed.
No election and no electoral activities will be allowed in Biafra land. Should I play it again? Let me do so. Let me play it again so that you will hear it properly, because some of these zoological, agents, they are actually deaf.
Lions in this sit at home, and then they see there are few, because there are few people that can move around.
It is secret. use this time, use today, till 8, buy everything you need, stay in your house, come out to the land.
For the second time, in preparation for the Biafra exit, the following date has been declared ghost town in Biafra land to make sure we affect no election and no electoral activity in Biafra land will be allowed on the following date. The 9th of December 2022, Biafra land will sit at home. On the 10th of December 2022, Biafra will be under lock and key. On the 11th of December 2022, Biafra land will be locked down. On the 12th of December 2022, Biafra land will be under lock and key. After that, we are going to go to market on the 13th. And on the 14th of December, Biafra land will be under lock and key. Do not blame anybody in case Nigeria state happens to you. Do not blame anybody in case anything happens to you, because the Nigeria state will not stop at nothing. The way I've shown you the picture of the way they are killing Biafra people, and for the past 1.5 years, we have been preparing you to this day that we have entered now. For the past 1 year, we have prepared you for what is to come. And this is going to be a litmus test. Every market in Biafra land, if you want to be free, if you want to have a better country where Fulani will not kill you, if you want to have a better country where the military will not come to your villages and kill you like chicken, if you want to have a better country that you are going to have electricity, hospital, good road, social amenities, that your welfare will be the one responsibility, the number one responsibility of the government, the following date that we have announced now, respect it so that you will live to see Biafra.
Did you hear that? Respect it so that you will live to see Biafra. If you, those who did not respect it, they did not live. They were killed by Simon Ekpa. Now, for him to escape this criminal move, he decided that he will work hand in hand with the zoo government and their agents in order to start the serious blackmail, because they have seen that the health of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is deteriorating. And then what? If these people are criminals, if eventually there is anything connection with that, if Nigeria police are, capture any ESM member, and then what? What has it to do with the release and the capture of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What has it to do? Because this is the stupidity of Nigeria, who does not know the law, who does not know human rights and what it stands for, who does not understand anything about, judicial, undertakings. That is the reason why this idiot, who is a mad person, probably they have given him umpulummili. Look at his condition. He is not beaten up. He claims he's a Nigerian military, but he is here telling you that the DOS announced no election in Biafra land, and they sent them to go and start burning INEC. To go and start burning INEC. This is the person that they have presented. This is it. I hope you have seen it. Some autopilot criminals, which is Simon Eber, will be there telling you they have expelled the DOS. If you have expelled the DOS, why then are you concocting these lies after you actually, on a public domain, the whole world heard it? That is how daft you, Autopilot, and the agent that you are working for is, which is Nigeria led by imposter in Asorok. That is how daft you people are. Because you look at this, you believe that this is presentable. You look at this, you believe that this is actually something that, can, make the international community to turn against IPOB. No matter how much complicit they will grow, the truth must be told. The law must prevail. The people who are dying must be saved. So no matter how much you are doing this is to show me that our real Eastern Security Network, who operates from the bushes, not to come to the street to kill pregnant women or to terrorize market women or to go and tell you that you must not allow any election activities. Our Eastern Security Network are branded and positioned in the bush in order to safeguard our land from the invasion of Fulani herdsmen and their terrorists. This is the activities of our Eastern Security Network. But today, somebody screamed no election. One idiot they groom will now come and tell you the DOS, which they claim they have expelled, was the one who screamed no election. These same people who are talking this rubbish are there telling you that the DOS are supporting P2B. These are the same people who are holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for the fear that he is supporting P2B. They are the same people who are coming to tell you that they were sent by the leadership that is under command and control, central command, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the commander. They have declared no election. They claim, after claiming that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and the DOS, they are supporting P2B. Let me play that video from their repented, from one of them who like to confuse you. Let me play it. I want you to see what I am about to play. Let me show you what I'm about to play. This is, but I will bring back this video. I am going to bring it back for a minute. This is what I'm about to play. One of Autopilot agents, who is a Tinubu supporter, listen to what they said.
Standing on Nigeria side and standing on Biafra side. You better make your choice, so. You better make your choice. You better make your choice. Not when we begin to do something, then you remember that you have to be part of Biafra. At that time, I had a Bobaki boot. You better come out now.
So why not IPOP come out openly and say, now we are supporting P2B? Why not come out openly and say, okay, now we have tried different ways, it did not work, so let us now join politics? Why not IPOP come out openly and say, we want to join politics? That is my question. Why are they hiding it? Why are they hiding it underground, trying to do everything? Come out openly and say, we now want to join politics and we support P2B. It could have been so easy for you. Come out. You have the right to join politics. Stop hiding. Come out and join politics, okay? It's because of the way you are doing it that Simon Ekpa said, no, He knows that Peter Obi is not going to win. That is why Simon Ekpa say he doesn't want to be part of Peter Obi. He doesn't want election. Okay, so let us see how this is. This is getting sweeter. Let us see how this game goes.
Understand on one side. Don't think you are smart. So brain so no. Some of you that are standing on Nigeria and standing on Biafra, you are the problem we have. Because you have not come to show that you are actually ready to get your freedom. So how can you be saying,
did you hear what Simon Ekpa said?
Listen.
That they think that they are smart. As they keep hiding it, they want to be doing here. They say one leg is Peter Obi, one leg is Biafra, the other leg is Atiku. They think that they are smart. Simon Ekpa say, why don't you come out openly? Come out openly. Be one side. Don't have two faces. It's not when Peter Obi fail now, you come back and say Biafra again. Or you come back and say Atiku. You see it? That is why I like Simon Ekpa for this one. And that is why I'm talking about it. You see, Simon Ekpa is challenging them. Come out openly.
This is a bastard who started Idu. From Idu, from Autopilot to Idu to whatever, through today now, Tinubu, from Tinubu, Simon Ekpa. Now, these are the people who told you that we that are under the leadership that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu set up, which is under command and control, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the commander. They say that we are P2B, we are supporting P2B. After telling us that we are supporting P2B, they now set up this shenanigan to say that, DOS sent them to go and sabotage election INEC that will enable P2B to actually thrive. Because these are the same people who are giving lead to these criminals. This person you see in front of you, if indeed he is captured as somebody who is portraying to be ESN, is Autopilot. He is Autopilot. That I can assure you. But in this regard, having seen everything around his confession, what he is talking about, the way he is willing to confess more, have you ever caught a criminal that is willing to confess more? No matter how much, scared you might be, you wouldn't want to incriminate or implicate yourself the more. That is what you are seeing here. He said that China Samoru, Chike Doziem, Emma Powerful, they sent him to go and burn INEC office because they have announced there will be no election in Biafra land. Please, both those of you who will be in the international community or those who are under clandestine, who is following all the pages of IPOB, I know you will be here. I know one way or the other you will be here. I want you to now tell me, does this make sense? Does this make sense? He said there will be no election in Biafra land, that China Samoru have announced it. Now, let us hear it again so that people who have brain will reason, not morons whom the Simon Jigol brain of Angwagari.
Did that DOS when they announced there is no election. So that is the instruction they give, that anywhere we see anything INEC, we should destroy it.
Please, can you give us full description of this Ihedioha? Who is the Ihedioha? What is his full name and what does he do?
His name is Ihedioha.
Ihedioha who?
He's from where? He's from Mbise.
Ihedioha who? What does he do for a living?
Oh, he's an IPOB coordinators. They are the one to coordinate.
Where does he live?
He lives in house.
Where?
Have you met him before?
House. I see him.
You don't know his other name?
I don't know his other name, but I will.
Which part of Mbise is he from?
Abombise.
What part of Bombay?
Enyogu. Okay.
Okay. Now, that's your camp located. The camp they took you to. Where is the location of the camp?
Our camp is in Opo.
Where in Obo?
Now, this is another indictment. I want you to follow this as an investigative journalist. Even if you are not, you will see this indictment coming. You captured a thief. You captured a terrorist, as you may present. You captured a criminal. And you know that there is a place you are going to find the rest of the criminals. You know that the camp of these criminals is somewhere. You did not bother to take this criminal straight to the camp. You now bring the criminal to the media so that you will tell the people in the camp, you need to run, oh, run, oh. We are coming. We have captured one of you. Now you have brought the person to the media, now asking him where is his camp. Where is his camp? Which means you are now making it public. You are now telling the people whom this criminal is presumed to be working with, get ready, we are coming. This is God that is pushing all of you criminals in the police, criminals in the media, criminals in the autopilot, all of you, God is exposing you by your activities because you don't have brain. You want to contend with with the truth. You want to be in contempt of the truth. But you do not have the capacity to actually present a stronger argument that might actually supersede the truth. This is exactly what you people are doing here. Now, somebody is there in the comment section saying there is a proof of communication between the arrested suspect and some the DOS member. Okay, since there is a proof of suspect or whatever between them, why is he not presented? Why is he not presented here? Now, secondly, why are they on the public domain first before going to the camp, which is assumed that this guy or presumed that this criminal is from, that he is willing, if he was willing actually to confess, even the one he was not asked to confess, it means that he was also willing to take them to the camp. Why did he not do that? So that all of them will be captured once before presenting them to the public domain. Or are you people like you want to be the one who report it? Zoo alumni, zoo autopilot Nandi do Dala. Mad people everywhere. Let us continue to listen to the drama. This drama, I hope it has part 2.
In I forgot the village name.
Okay.
Okay.
You just mentioned the name of one of the prominent traditionalists in Imo State as one of your sponsors. Did you have any interface with him in the course of these your activities? Leo Nwokocha. You talked about Leo Nwokocha.
He brought money for us.
And he gave it to you?
He gave to everybody.
To give?
That is Hedjohan. But I am telling you. Did you see him in person? I have seen Hedjohan.
No, there's a Leo Nwokocha.
He owed him. He's our coordinator, not us. It's all those coordinators. Coordinators.
But you have not had any interface. You have not had anything.
They are the one to go and coordinate the money. To you. Not we.
Hi, is our coordinator. They are coordinator. They are the one to go to coordinate the money. Hey, Zoo, Nande drama Farah present. He is our coordinator, the one to go to coordinate the money. Coordinator of money. He is the one to go and coordinate the money. Let's continue.
You go outside. And the jazz they are using. Because forget about jazz now.
Forget jazz now.
Forget jazz now.
Okay, Onyami, I want to ask you, all the things they promised you before you joined this, have you?
A criminal hanging a microphone or Jidiana confess. A criminal giving a mic. He held the mic confessing. And he is confessing with a full confidence. He is not even acting like a person. Hey, I am captured. I am going to prison. Does this person look like he's going to prison? Is there any sign of this person looking like he is in trouble? Is there any sign? The answer is no. That is one of them. And they don't want to show us all the medias that are here today. Because they are all here. Because we lambasted them in the previous one. This time around, they have actually presented their mic one side on the table of that police, incompetent police. He presented it there. And they don't want us to see it again so that we will not. But we know that it is there. But let us continue.
And will you say you have benefited all this?
I never see any benefited. That is why we start scattering. Because I try to advise some of my boys that see how we are here, like monkey. Some have running away. That's why they declare me wanted. They declare me wanted in DOL. That's why when I see police in my house, I even thank God, say let government hold me.
Okay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? They asked him, remember they asked him, the INEC you people born few days ago. The INEC place you people burnt. Who ordered you? He said it is the DOS. Chike Doziem, China Sanworo, and Emma Powerful. Who ordered him? Now, after burning the INEC, all of a sudden he was declared wanted. And he was running away. After carrying out their plan, he was declared wanted. Now, this is to tell you, there is no way Autopilot is not involved in this rubbish. This is, remember that I told you, Autopilot, if you understand their activities in Biafra land, you will spit in the grave of any one of them. If you understand their activities, remember, everything they do, it is to incriminate IPOB so that the world will see us as evil people that they may give you a shoulder to cry on. And when I continue to tell you this, you might think it is actually, a war. Or you might think it is actually exaggeration. It is not exaggeration. There is another video I am going to play to you before we proceed with this one, so that you will understand exactly where I am coming from. Because the only thing, all this thing you hear Autopilot saying, if you don't like what we are doing, release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because he knows he is working hand in hand with those. How can they release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when he is trying to help them to proscribe IPOB in the international community? But we don't care anymore. We don't care anymore. That is the reason why I don't follow the idiot in Finland anymore. I don't follow to see or to come and start expo. I want to focus now. And you can see as a result of focusing what Facebook is doing with my page. As a result of focusing, have you seen what Facebook is doing with my page? That is the reason why I must focus. Because as na agwo kwesịrị na ele ma na agwo afugo m na na ele ma na agwo. That is the reason why I must focus. I don't have time for this bagger in Finland. This buffoon. who does not know who is his parents. Now, who will come and tell you that without Mazen? Listen to this.
So how does what we are doing concern Mazen Namdekano? Mazen Namdekano is not giving us order.
This is to tell you that the criminal in Finland has actually, he has actually made peace that Mazen Namdekano does not exist in his dictionary. Telling you to release, talking about release of Mazen Namdekano, it is just something that he need to say to buy the sympathy of those morons that are following him. He told you that anything they are doing has nothing to do with Mazen Namdekano, but he will go at the back, set up with the Nigeria criminal policies and their media, all this rubbish, because this is not unconnected to activities of Autopilot, because they are using them. They are the ones, but listen to this.
So how does what we are doing concern Mazen Namdekano? Mazen Namdekano is not giving us order. We are not taking instruction from him. Okay? So how does what we are doing now concern him? Okay? And that is, honestly, I don't understand. What is the connection between what we are doing now and Mazen Namdekano that have been in incarceration for 2 years now? Okay? You say, he is doing what he is doing because if Mazen Namdekano come out, the leadership have ended. So if you love Mazen Namdekano, if you have come to realize that Mazen Namdekano is more civilized than me, Mazen Namdekano is more reasonable than me, Mazen Namdekano is more experienced than me, because I've been hearing them. I've been hearing even Okwadike of Ibuku in their elders press release. They say inexperienced Simon Ekpa. They said that Simon Ekpa is an inexperienced agitator. So, and they say that I'm the servant of learning from Mazen Namdekano. So if you know that Mazen Namdekano,
they say that he's a servant of his learning from Mazen Namdekano, which this thing was never been, it was not said. I know the statement of Okwadike. Do you see the reason why whenever he speaks, he has to connect everything he speaks to make sure for that to make it known to the world that he is working with Mazen Namdekano, but constructively. He is coming to tell you it is not connected to Mazen Namdekano, but he has passed his message. Constructive messages. That's what he passed. Now, what he said here, what he is saying here, I want you to pay attention to what he's about to say here. Next. Because he had told you that they said that he is learning from Mazen Namdekano. And he's the same person who told you he's a disciple of Mazen Namdekano. Listen.
So how does what we are doing concern Mazen Namdekano? Mazen Namdekano is not giving us order. We are not taking instruction from him. Okay? So how does what we are doing now concern him? Okay? And that is, honestly, I don't understand. What is the connection between what we are doing now and Mazen Namdekano that have been in incarceration for 2 years now? Okay?
We have bridged the connection between what you are doing and IPOB. We have bridged and cut off that connection that you are forcing. Regardless of you still being using IPOB name, IPOB, it is being prejudiced against IPOB. Regardless of that, we have curtailed every activities of you, disconnected it with Mazen Namdekano and IPOB. So whatever the zoo want to think, whether it is Okwadike or whoever you claim, which that one I did not hear because I saw the press release. Now, whatever it is that you want to act constructively, or whatever these people who are double agents, who are claiming that they are actually from Mazen Namdekano, using the constructive ways to connect your activities with Mazen Namdekano. And then what? The release of Mazen Namdekano is not because of, it cannot be because of the activities of these criminals and what they are breeding in Biafra land, just like the one in the picture. It is a conspiracy because we have distanced and disconnected ourselves with all these people. So anybody who will come and tell you now that the activities of the criminal in Finland is now stopping the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that person is a criminal. Any politician who will come and tell you that person is a criminal. They are the agents. They are the people who is trying to connect these things to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Even when we have made it clear that this guy is a criminal, who's a terrorist, who want to actually destroy the activities of IPOB. Had it been we have not actually exposed this, we have not disconnected with him, or we have not disconnected from him, because he's been claiming he is part of IPOB, using IPOB's name, it will be a different ball game when a politician come and tell you they don't want these people are doing what they are doing because they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Just like Buhari will always say, it is what they are doing because they presented these people to use them to actually go and have safe landing in the international community. So we don't want to actually help them to promote that rubbish. We have disconnected from these criminals. So if they want to tell you it is because of these criminals that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is there, hey, you should tell him, how is it connected to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? How is the activities of these criminals that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu himself, the structure he left behind, the wife of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, have disconnected from them? Why? Or maybe they are seeing the criminal who has gone to Nigeria, who call himself Master Prophet, the criminal, in the Nazo Freedom Fighting. We will be online and I act in the Nazo Freedom Fighting. December, our plane now in Nigeria. And they will go there, gallivanting. And that our lawyer, Jima, call a double agent, is now going to visit. It is a shame. The fact that the criminal went to connect with the autopilot, it is to the part of the agenda of this agendist. Go there so that the family member, it will be, it is an in-law. An in-law show where about Nnamdi Kanu, I don't even know how that criminal got to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's family. I don't even know. I don't even know how he got to himself to go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He is a big enemy to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And all those activities of theirs, the autopilot chief criminal knows I have to be in communication with such people so that people will believe that everything I am doing, it is a secret assignment given to me by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why he is in communication with the criminal who has taken flight. Only the 600 euros over 1 million. That is the only reason. Because they want to continue to tell you this language. The activities of this man in Finland, they don't want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be released. What concern the activities of the criminal that we have actually disconnected from the IPOB and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What has his activities got to do with the release of somebody who need a medical attention with immediate effect? What has it to do with it? And we understand the psychology and the theory that you people are using to engage this war. And we are going to actually continue to give you befitting reply. Whether Facebook wants it or not, our voice must be heard. Because Facebook, I believe that Mike Zuckerberg is part of those. That his ancestors suffered the Holocaust in the hands of Adolf Hitler. But today, Mark Zuckerberg does not want people's voice to be heard. They only like it when we gossip in the Facebook. That's when they will start sharing our video. Whenever you are not gossiping, when you go online, sometimes you make a video, it will not even appear on your page. Unless you go to the page that is unfamiliar, that you are not familiar with. It will now resolve. I am an African decolonization activist. We are not going to relent. We are going to preach the gospel of freedom, gospel of emancipation to black nation, that they will actually become free from this mind game that is being played with them. So my message might be, it might be in a different dimension. I am not only preaching for our emancipation of Biafra, the black race. Just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, Biafra will open the eyes of the people all over the world. There are different ideologies. There are different preachings. There are different callings. That is exactly what is going on. So now you will tell me that the connections of these politicians, each and every day they tell you he doesn't want him to come out. Listen to this. Listen to what I am about to play now. Pay attention.
So how does what we are doing concern Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not giving us order. We are not taking instruction from him. Okay? So how does what we are doing now concern him? Okay? And that is, honestly, I don't understand. What is the connection between what we are doing now and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have been in incarceration for 2 years now? Okay? You say, he is doing what he is doing because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, the leadership have ended. So if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you have come to realize that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more civilized than me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more reasonable than me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more experienced than me, because I've been hearing them. I've been hearing even Okwadike of Ibuku in their elders press release. They said inexperienced Simon Ekpa. They said that Simon Ekpa is an inexperienced agitator. So, and they said that I'm the servant of learning from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if you know that...
They say that he's a servant and is learning from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you seen the connection, how they are connecting it? That is the reason why I don't even trust all these people who are claiming, all these elder statesmen, all these politicians who are claiming they are, agitating for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them will not come na zomokum na akpuna. Oburu onye kwu eziokwu panti efuo. Oburu onye kwu eziokwu panti efuo. Some of them will come na zomokum na akpuna. And that is how it is. That is how it is. Listen, continue. Let's continue.
So how does what we are doing concern Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not giving us order. We are not taking instruction. I've been in incarceration for 2 years now. Okay? You see, is more experienced than me, because I've been hearing them. I've been hearing even Okwadike of Ibuku in their elders. So if you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more experienced and listening to people, why don't you bring him out so that he is going to solve your problem? Because we have become your problem. And actually, our main agenda, our main target and task is to become your problem. And we have achieved that. We want to become the problem of Nigeria. And we have successfully achieved it. So the head, the middle, and the tail, they are all lamenting. They say, oh, we are better with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is better that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here. This is not how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to do it. I don't know when we told them that we are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Did you see what is going on here? Telling you that the elders say that we are better with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is not what said. I didn't hear that. If you hear it, if you heard it, bring it on. Now, he is telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone weak. That these people, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not give you Biafra. That he is the one that is going to give you Biafra. which is in his so-called days, by killing pregnant women and burning markets and terrorizing market women. This is how he's going to give you Biafra. I want you to pay attention to what he says next for you to know that I am not exaggerating. This is a reverse message, reverse psychology, constructive message that is given to you. He is familiarizing you with when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. He wants to continue what he is doing, telling you that he is not going to get order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We don't need him to get order from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We have advised him from the beginning, go and open your own. Remove the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from there. Remove the name of IPOB from there. We will leave you alone. If we want to join you, we'll join you. If we don't want, we'll be on our own. Don't use the predicament of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to make money for yourself and to shine. Now you will be using the name of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This is actually, using, going into someone's shop, in front of someone's shop, and bringing it to a business, in a business path. It is like going in front of someone's shop, taking all their customers that is in front of their shop. When customer is about to enter, you pull them out. Please come this side. I have that thing. I will sell you cheap. That is exactly what you are doing. It is an example for those of you who will misquote it. I know some of you does not have brain. That's why you cannot understand a constructive argument. You cannot even understand when one is playing a devil advocate. So now I want you to hear. He is telling you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is weak. He cannot give you Biafra. Let me start it again where it stopped.
That yes, we are not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not us. So our agenda, our task, our main objective is to make sure that the kidnapping of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu become useless.
One of the
that is all.
Motivation.
And we have achieved that. With what is happening in Nigeria now, the way they are crying every day, we have made this particular crime that Nigeria committed against Biafra to become useless. Their money have been wasted. Every penny they spent in kidnapping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya has become useless. They can now understand that without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to get Biafra faster.
Did you hear that?
They have come to understand that.
Did you hear that? They have come to realize that without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they are going to get Biafra faster. They have come to realize that without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they are going to get Biafra faster. What does that mean? That means that this guy is here telling you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the one blocking you from getting Biafra. This guy is here constructively telling you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not doing anything right. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is also holding you back from getting Biafra faster. That because he is there now, they are going to get Biafra faster. I want you people to understand the type of independence that you receive from Nigeria, from Britain. I want you to understand the type of independence you receive from Britain. The independence that is encroached by a system or by a neo-colonial power. Independence that is being controlled, manipulated, and, by neo-colonial power. That you do not have power to make decisions. You do not have power over your resources. You do not have power over anything. It is the type of independence Nigeria got from their colonial master. I want you to know there are many types of independence. Had Mazen Nnamdi Kanu wanted such type of independence for you and I and himself and his generation, he was supposed to have gotten it by now. But he told you that he wants total emancipation. He wants total freedom. Total freedom. He does not want a freedom that is still being controlled by a neo-colonial power, just like what is happening in Congo, French and Congo. Just like what is happening in so many African, countries, where the neo-colonial power is controlling what they are doing. The same thing happening in Nigeria. We want total emancipation. That is the reason why he said that it will open the eyes of black man from Caribbean, black man from all over the world to know, because they will feel what freedom without neo-colonial power is like. Neo-colonial power is a colonial power that they will be controlling through the system implemented by them for you. That is the neo-colonialism. They can continue to control you even when they are not in your land, even when they are not there. Systematically, they are controlling you. This is the gospel that Facebook does not want me to preach. It is the gospel that they don't want people to hear. It is neo-colonial power. Neo-colonial power is that system that actually make people to go into political power. When they get there, they will embezzle all the money. They can even, have enough money to give loan to the country. They will be advised. They will rather be told, go and get it from IMF. After getting it from IMF, you impoverish the country. The country economy is going down. Everything in the country, the country GDP is not improving. Now, importation is all over the place, including importing the fuel that you have the original. Because when you get crude oil, you get petrol, you get diesel, you get maybe gas from it, from one crude oil. You send it there, you go and import it again, which brings inflation, food inflation, which bring high price to your goods and commodities, because you are importing too much. You are not exporting, because export actually strengthens your currency. Export actually strengthens your money, which is now going to make people to go into monetary policy. Those who want to fight inflation, going into monetary policy is actually suffering some people. This is exactly, I hear someone daft who does not understand the advantage and the disadvantage of monetary policy telling you Tinubu's monetary policy. One thing is that these are blind people who are leading the blind. Neo-colonialism is something that if we want to get a Biafra that is encroached by neo-colonialism or neo-colonial power or controlled by neo-colonial power, we can get it even tomorrow. That is the reason why I have told you initially, this government in exile, these criminals are setting up. You should be very careful. You should be very careful what they want to use you for. Because all that matters to these criminals is who will be in the limelight. We are the one who got you Biafra. That is all that matters to the criminals. They want to be in the limelight. They want to be remembered. They want to be placed in the Guinness Book of Record. These are the people who got you Biafra. Whether it is a good Biafra or whether it is not good Biafra, they just want to be in that limelight. Have you seen? But let me reserve this comment. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it.
So how does one understand that this one, or calling boycott of election and calling off the boycott of election,
Listen to it from there.
can now understand that without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to get Biafra faster.
Because Mazi is...
They have come to understand that this one, or calling boycott of
Mazi
election,
Nnamdi Kanu is
calling
now...
off the boycott of election is not in our dictionary.
Mazi
They
Nnamdi
have come to
Kanu is
understand
now...
that we are actually not talking about the boycotting of election. We are stopping Nigeria from conducting election. The only election that is going to be allowed.
Now, this one of calling election, because now he is now rephrasing what we have said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called for when during the Anambra State election, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu call off the boycott. That is the reason why he's telling you this one. They will tell you that without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you will get Biafra faster. Because this one, they will be telling you, and calling on a boycott of election and calling it off. Are you now seeing, do you now see the connections of what this guy has been up to? Have you now seen the connection? Now you connect all these things. You must know that all these things are not unconnected to this. They are connected to what you are watching in your screen. Because it is part of the agenda. Fire them from this side. Fire them from this side. Because this criminal went to our Eastern Security Network. They use money to go and buy camps. They now, destroy so many people who were, of course, some of them they were not committed. So when the wind come, it blew them off. It blew them off. We sever ties with them because we don't engage in criminality. We don't engage in criminality. Once you are compromised, we sever tie with you. We sever ties with all these people that he bought over in order to use them, because they will come and tell you, we know this person, we know that person. So to get information, divide and rule strategy. That is what destroys black man. Divide and rule strategy. That is the reason why this guy is placed there, to divide you. Like I said to you, many of our people are working for, they will be working for, Western agenda. They will be working for their enemy without them knowing. Because the person who is controlling them did not even tell them who is controlling him. That is how it is. So many of you does not understand. You will not understand that it is only a soil that you are climbing upon. It can collapse. Afonja decided to actually join force with his enemy, whom he believed they are strong force. From there, he lost a Lorin. That was the activities of Afonja. The same thing is happening. The same strategies they use, to tackle Afonja is what they are using to tackle this struggle through Autopilot. So many of them, they don't go through the history. They don't understand. They don't know how the Western agenda operates. They don't know that they can hire you. A person from Britain can hire somebody to go and, execute a terrorist attack, because they are hiring a black person like you. They will set up some, they will set up something that it will never come to them. Just like you heard the rumor during Russia and Ukraine war, when the Prime Minister Emeritus, the one who resigned, sent a message, it is done, without knowing that her system was hacked, for Russia to come and claim that the attack on the whatever pipeline was actually engineered by Britain. That is a security breach. And we are going to be getting into such things very soon. Now, I want you to know, they will send something. It takes people who are security conscious. It takes people who are intelligent, who have intelligence, to decode these things. You don't know that the person who is controlling you is your biggest enemy. Controlling you with somebody, through somebody that you are familiar with. Constructively, they are tuning and engineering you, promising you that you can make it, because they want to enter you. They want to infiltrate you. They want to actually use you to actually enslave your people the more. while you are thinking that you are getting freedom. Once an loco, this is the problem, and that is how it is been. Let's finish listening to this and we call it a day. National Gonogo Quadrono Cambo, that all Malomala Toro Fico saying Sinofia. Oya to call Nino Koalaman engage in Uniana Ni. Omwa will judge money. I am telling you, your mind, you need mind emancipation. You need mind emancipation so that you will understand the strategies of these intelligent people who you are up against. What's up?
I saw EFCC
in our
part
camp.
of what. How do you use them?
In our camp, when we want to go and arrest, we wear like a DSS or police, any
Suitable.
any formation that you want to use, we will use it. Prisoner porters. That time I never.
Okay, good.
Okay, sorry. You said
Onyame, please. Wait now.
You said you started scattering, scattering the organization. How did you start?
Did you hear Zoom Media? Zoom Media na vuzu. Did you hear Zoom Media? They will not go and interrogate where the real deal is happening. Whenever they present some, some mad people, that they give him Pulumili to smoke. After smoking him Pulumili, they give him mic. They will give him mic. Come and speak. So that he will be reasoning quickly. That is what these people are doing. You see, the media are actually arguing. When many people are talking, nobody is talking. They know that what is here is a shenanigan. That's why they are actually playing this rubbish game they are playing here. Listen attentively. But the message that they send this guy to come and tell you is that the DOS, led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, ordered people there will be no election in Biafra land, and they sent them to go and burn INEC. Did you hear that? They sent them to go and burn INEC. When the DOS is being accused of supporting an election in Biafra land by the same people who are staging no election in Biafra land for their own selfish benefit, they are accusing DOS, but they set up this shenanigan just to actually time it on the DOS. Have you imagined why is it that ever since this, senseless sit at home that choked this Finland-based terrorist on the neck? After that, he noticed that he just did something that is undoable. He just did something that is worthy of opening the eyes of human beings, not the animals who are following him blindly. Those are, there is something you call condemned people. Those are condemned people, whether they are pastors. Those are pastors seeking for Biafran's relevance. They don't know that the relevance they are getting is from criminals, that is from zoo. Pastors that are, like I told you, neo-colonial power can be controlled through church. It can be preached. The system, they can, actually preach the system that will make your heaven to be weak, which is your brain. That is the reason why every Biafran person, you need to change your prayer point. You must change your prayer point. From today henceforth, pray for wisdom only. Only wisdom. Because Solomon prayed, God grant me wisdom. Because wisdom is the only thing God gives. God does not give you money. God does not give you any other thing except wisdom. Because wisdom will lead you to what will make you money. Wisdom will lead you to what will save your life. Wisdom will lead you to a fair justice. Wisdom will lead you to escape a problem that you are not supposed to engage in, that will take your life. Wisdom. Pray for wisdom. because we lack it. You see what is called wisdom? Something that we lack. Pray for wisdom. When you find wisdom, when God gives you wisdom, He has given you everything. That is the reason why He said that the prayer of Solomon is the prayer that is the best among all. That He did not only give him wisdom, He gave him everything that is beautiful about life. And that thing He gave him came with wisdom. So prayer of wisdom comes with every package that you need in life. When you have wisdom to discern, you will discern. When you have wisdom, rather, you will have power of discernment. When you have wisdom, you will have actually power to solve every matter that is in front of you. Matter, not matter. Matter. Mathematics that is in front of you. I'm not talking about Facebook. Compromise Facebook. Well, I'm talking about matter, which is mathematics, formula. Those numbers, they are power of God. Chemistries, how you solve chemistry or physics formula, you get a chemical formula. To manufacture something, to manufacture anything, that is the power of wisdom. When you are able to actually solve those equations, you are able to solve the chemical, actually implement or innovate anything. Like I said yesterday, it gives you power to actually measure the capacity of, every component that will be suiting to your innovation. Component, if it is electrical component, such as resistor, capacitor, condenser, all these things, you measure the capacity to know if it is going to be, matching to the capacity of, voltage of what you are building. That is wisdom. That wisdom leads you to solve these equations. So God does not give you money. God gives you wisdom to make money. So when you are sitting in church waiting for miracle, that is a neo-colonial system that was given to you, was wrongly taught you. They wrongly taught you how to engage. Using the same book that your ancestors used to make them great. Using it and turning the teaching upside down. That is the reason why so many of you are daft today. Because they have used Bible to brainwash you. The same Bible that is supposed to save you. That is the reason why you watch some certain movies. They tell you that there is a book. In the wrong hand, the book will do many evil. In the wrong hand. That is the Bible. In a wrong hand, like the hands of those pastors you see all over the place, it does damages to the brain. To the extent that you will start detesting that book. That's what the Bible does. Hold on for me before you engage. Hold on. I will put you through. That is exactly what they have used Bible to do, to damage our brain, to destroy our minds, to take away the spirit of discernment that is in every person that is a peculiar person. And that is part of what we are fighting to achieve. We are not fighting only to come and make noise, boycott this, kill this person, do that. It is not what we are fighting. We are fighting a system that will never allow you to even do well or thrive when you get such Biafra as Nigeria independent, or when you get such Biafra as so many people got their independence in so many African countries. You might be like Congo or South Sudan, because they got, somebody wake up to tell them, no, we are getting you freedom, without them knowing what type of freedom. Are we just going to just come out of Nigeria and we are being controlled by another power that is controlling Nigeria that made us not to be able to live in Nigeria? These are something you need to put at the back of your head. And that is the reason why they will continue to throw all these things at you, to make sure you capitulate, to make sure you lose focus, to make sure you don't understand what you are embarking on. We are embarking on something that is the last miracle. The last miracle. Instead of us to get the type of Biafra that Congo got independent from French, it's better we remain in Nigeria. I saw the preaching of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why I followed him. And I know that the preaching is not taking us to a neo-colonial freedom. Or it's not taking us to the path of freedom where we, it's taking us to total emancipation. Total. It is not halfway. It is total. But don't forget, all of you who are so stupid. Narrow is the way. Narrow is the way that leadeth to life. Narrow is the way. Broad and beautiful and convincing is that road that leadeth to destruction, that you will want to go and engage through that road because it is broad, beautiful, and attracting. That is the reason why you will not be able to actually, discern to know that this is leading me to destruction. Narrow is the way that leadeth to life, to freedom. And when we talk about freedom, we talk about life. When we talk about captivities, we talk about people who are dead. Captivity is not being alive. That is the reason why you are surviving. Playing survival of the fittest game. Playing it. Sometimes you kill each other. Sometimes you fight each other. Sometimes you become a problem of each other. Sometimes you go to native doctor to bring another person down, even though they will fluke you, take your money for nothing. Sometimes you go to church, you pray for what you did not keep. You cannot use prayer to achieve what you did not work for. Or it's not possible. It is not possible. You are fooling yourself. Chinese is working for it. You are using prayer to actually embezzle the blessing of Chinese. Are you not a criminal? You are a criminal. Tell your pastor to tell you the truth. That is the reason why so many of you are brainless today. Because your pastor cannot tell you the common truth. Ever since church continued to expand in the world, problem, upon problem. Now, when you see Biafra, we are talking about Biafra that is not multicultural nation. When you talk about Dubai, the reason why Dubai is actually flourishing today, they are not multicultural. They know their law. Their law prohibits some certain things. You can actually have a Christian church there. They are Islamic states. They are Islamic nation. They are Muslim nation. You can come there and do your church. It is okay. But don't use it to interfere in their law. America is not a multicultural nation. America is a Christian nation. Their value system, what they call their value system, it is deep-rooted in Christianity. Whether you are a Muslim, you can come there, practice Muslim. But you will never want to come and tell them, no, we want to make this nation Islamic nation. It's not possible. Nigeria is multicultural nation with different belief system, with different belief, religions, with different religions. In your constitution, it recognized all of them. How then do you think you are going to move forward when the other one see you as infidel? The other one in the Christian will preach to you, if you have not accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you are going to hellfire. You see a Muslim man, you see a Muslim man as a sinner. A Muslim man will see you as infidel, who deserve to be killed. It is actually 50-50. So there is no way you can be together. Stop actually consolidating this rubbish that can never stand. You are fooling yourselves. Has never been a cultural nation that has ever survived. It is only in Africa that they impose it on us. In your constitution, you recognize Christianity, you recognize Islam, you recognize this. America does not recognize Islam. In their law, it does not recognize Islam. But you can come and practice. It's a free nation. But when you are crossing your boundary, we remind you that this is not recognized in this nation where you are. That is how it is. Dubai does not recognize Christianity. Neither does China recognize Christianity. But in Dubai, you can come and practice your Christianity or do your church. As long as you don't use your own to come and interfere in their own, belief system. In Nigeria, there is a feudal system. Feudal system practiced by Fulani, Janjaweed. And this is what is making this, bringing all this conflict. You can only escape this conflict and these shenanigans and all this economic exploitation, because while you are at it, fighting for religion, while you are at it, fighting for your traditions and this and that, calling me a sinner, calling me an infidel, Britain is there exploiting you. They will now trigger somebody to trigger terrorism, trigger somebody to trigger a fight somewhere. That is how it is. The system of making you a multicultural nation, which never stood, it will never stand. And then advise you that your diversity is your strength. Diversity can be your strength if the nation is not a multicultural nation. You know this is the law. Everyone is welcome to do what they believe in, but do not make it to actually interfere with the nation or the security of the nation, or do not come and tell me I am inferior, you are superior. That is it. I am going to actually bring the caller on the line. The caller on the line, please, your name and where you are calling from.
Thank you very much, my brother George Bonnie. I appreciate you for the good job that you are doing. This is your brother C2 calling you right now from my location.
Go ahead.
I appreciate you so much because it's not easy, and I will use this opportunity to appreciate Onyendu. I said my ancestors guide and protect him.
You said
anywhere he is. My Wande will protect him.
You said
anywhere he is. May he protect the DOS and HOD. May he protect all the principal officers of IPOB and all IPOB all over the whole world.
You said
the reason why we are coming here, we don't come here to come and have a fun, or is that we don't have something to do, or maybe we just come so that people will hear our voice. The answer is no. Because if our people, some of our people are not brain dead, if some of our people, some are not brain dead, believe me, we shouldn't be talking, you shouldn't be coming out here, shouting and then trying to let our people know, direct them. Our people should have been, directing themselves by themselves.
Exactly.
But the kidnapping of Onyendu have taught us a lot of things that I thought that some of our people, in fact, I thought that our people have already understand what Nigeria stand for them, more especially Ndi Igbo and Biafra. I thought that our people have reason to understand who their main enemy is. But I never know that our people, some of our people are brain dead.
Of course.
I never know. And the Mazen Namdekano will be so disappointed. First of all, let me go. Mazen Namdekano said that I will go back. I will go to Imo State. First of all, now where they call Imo State, whatever Imo State means, I have no idea. You remember that George Obioso, I heard that the moron have died. George Obiozo is the one who is responsible for what is happening in Imo State today. George Obiozo single-handed take hope of them to Abakiare. You know, the reason why we reflect, we come back to let our people understand that we have record of everything, so that they won't forget it and praise their enemy. George Obiozo single-handed take this criminal bleaching bastard called Hopos of them to Abakiare. It's Abakiare, the late Abakiare, which is rotting in hell now, who mandated that Hopos of them must be there, threatening the judges. It's only one judge who said that he's not going to be in this their Hopos of them shenanigan. He puts hope. George Obiozo took Hopos of them to Abakiare, and Abakiare made him that governor. That is why number 4 become number 1st. So the blood of innocent people that has been shed in Imo State today is upon George Obiozo. It's upon his head. The blood of innocent people that has been shed, and the cry of our mother, the cry of our fathers, and the lad himself are fighting back. You know, one thing about our people, they don't know that Biafra land fight back. You know, that they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know that Biafra land fight back. Now, Biafra land is fighting back against these people because Oge Bidonishi were rooting the last bottom, which is coming. First of all, they have removed the person who brings the calamity upon our people in Imo State. George Obiozo is the number 1. Number 2, let's wait and see. Now, our people, I have said it many times that our people does not read the handwriting on the wall. Let me remind them, somebody like Sheikh Gumi, Mazi, I don't know if you have touching about Sheikh Gumi.
No, I didn't.
You know, yes, I was trying to call you to remind you to do something about to come and expose Sheikh Gumi more, but it's like you didn't touch it. Sheikh Gumi is coming out. Mazi, let me tell you something now. You know, I live in social media. Anyway, I'm there. Anywhere they are trying to convince our people, I will go there. That is my job. Anywhere they try to direct the attention, or anywhere they're calling Igbo people names, I will go, except the person did not bring me in. And when I go in, they know that this is confirmed Igbo man, who have Igbo blood, and I'm proud to be an Igbo man. I will never stand to see them. These Kwashoko people, these useless, dirty bastards that they put us with, they will come and be seen Umuchineke. The people that we are going to, we live in Europe, bring fridge. The fridge that Igbo man bring is what they are using. If Igbo man did not bring fridge, bring television, they will never use. If we never import bed, they will never sleep in their bed. Rather, they sleep on the ground. And then our people allow themselves to be used for some useless idiot that you are better off. He will come and be calling you names. And little did you know that when they call you names on social media, it goes far. You don't know that. It goes far. Your job is to come out and tackle the idiots. The same way one of the pastors who came and told us that the killing of their father, that where is the name of that father, that they pour him wine, they force him to drink wine, and they have to pray to remove the curse against Igbo people because they kill Muritala or whatever they call. You see how IPOB come out and shred the man. Have you heard from him again? These are the things we have not been doing for the past time. They know the truth. You know the man they said they killed? It's British agent that killed the man. British agent that killed the man. But you know what? The same way Masi is telling you that the problem of Britain is not because of what they want to take. It's because they want to destroy us as a people. Our late Mazi Opara was the man who is making Eastern region about 40% profit every year, which is not found. It's never been found in the world. But Britain look at it, say no. If we leave these people, they are going to go far. They now put that war against us and call it Igbo coup. Put that coup and call it Igbo coup. That leads to the killing of our people. And the same people, the same man that carried the coup out, not only him, both some Yorubas, both some Hausas, now they target Igbo coup. Do you know that Nzobo himself, the man that tagged the coup, is where they call Niger Delta today. Not Igbo man again, but before it was Igbo man. But after they finished their job, they now created that place as Niger Delta, removed the man, as if the man is not part of Igbo again. But the same man, his name is Inzo, and that is man they used to kill Igbo people. Now they removed them as Igbo man. Now they call him Niger Delta. Why we are saying all these things to be educated? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said everything. It's just to recall the memory of our people that we are not sleeping. Now, let me tell our people something. You see Shekukumi have come out, a whole terrorist. If you go to the World Terrorist Index, Fulani herdsmen is either number 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Fulani terrorists, Mieti Allah, and number 4.
They are number 3, I think.
In the world. Maz, are you speaking?
Yes, they are number 3.
Yes, number 3 in the World Terrorist Index, Fulani herdsmen, not IPOB, not Biafrans, Fulani herdsmen, designated by the international community. They fought the dead dangerous terrorist organization. These are what Fulanis are pushing against IPOB. But the international community they know the truth, they know what IPOB is fighting for. But let me make it clear here. Are you aware that Sheikh Gumi is now telling the whole world that Fulani herdsmen, that the killing that they are doing, that they are warriors in their forests? Sheikh Gumi telling the whole world that Fulani terrorists are warriors, that they are doing their job. Fulani terrorists.
No, we are planning on doing the exposition on this Sunday with Marian Hedda. So we are coming back on Sunday to do the exposition on this Gumi and that Ejima, second exposition on that Ejima and that Sheikh Gumi on this Sunday. So we were planning on coming, but you can continue.
Yes, Mazi, you have to. It's very, very important so that our people I was calling you
we are gathering
to remind you about that Sheikh Gumi, because it's good to bring it to our people, because I said that are you aware that Sheikh Gumi is directly praising the terror? People should stop calling these people bandits. The Fulani government, sponsored by this impostor, Jubril, is telling see how Fulani work. They have managed to remove terrorists and still calling them bandits. Do you know that even our own people are calling them bandits instead of terrorists? That is why anywhere I go, I say, don't call these people bandits. They are terrorists. These people are terrorists. Call them for what they are. It's there for international community. Putin designated, not me. Our people should stop calling these people bandits. Bandit is different from terrorists. Because when you call them bandits,
it looks like
it will confuse the people who are supposed to know. It will confuse the people who are supposed to know that these are Fulani. You see the way they try to remove them from terrorists to bandits? Because bandit is different from terrorists. Now, Sheikh Gumi is parading himself. These are the same man. This bastard, I call him bastard, Peter Obi visited this man. Peter Obi visited him. But Peter Obi never visited his own brother.
Yes.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that was kidnapped. Peter Obi never go there and even say, okay, let me go and find out some certain things and see him. He never go. He's afraid. If I go now and talk about Nnamdi Kanu, and talk about the people they kill in Enugu, in Ahamufu, hey, Nigeria will not vote for me. Nigeria will start asking questions. Nigeria will start dodging like that. He doesn't want to talk about his own people that was killed. But he's fast to go to Benue, in refugee camp, in the camp. Refugee camp, I call them, what's the actual name again? Where the IDP camp, where the same Fulani chased the indigenous of Benue to Fulani, to IDP camp. The same Fulani, not Igbo people, not Yoruba people, not other tribes. It's Fulani who chase the Benue people.
Fulani terrorists.
Destroy their ancestral land. Yes. Rename, when they kill them, they rename their land Fulani land. As I'm speaking to you now, it happens. They rename the Benue people ancestral land in Fulani tribe. and they chased them to Benue, to IDP. But it's the same P2B who went there to visit them. But P2B never go to Ahamufu. You know, all these things is, let me not say about IPOB, so that Nigeria will not say anything. These idiots, these politicians in our land, they are not Igbo people. Forget, these people have been saying it, they are not Igbo people.
They are not.
You know why they're doing all these things? They want to become good in the record of their masters. Now, this brings me to what Mazen Namdekano have been saying about our people. Mazen Namdekano single-handed formed ESM for you to protect you, to protect you from Fulani. Stop them from raping your mother in the bush. Stop them from killing our daughters in the bush. Stop them from butchering our fathers in the bush. Mazen Namdekano single-handed formed ESM. Nobody knows. I was not aware. Nobody was aware. He single-handed formed it. Do you know that the same ESM is the same ESM the same ESM who is protecting our land, that the same Nigerian government is using through Hopos Odema to fight against the people who is coming to protect them, who is there to protect them from Fulani, stop Fulani from killing them. These are the people. Mazigon?
Round up. Use one and a half minutes to round up. My time is.
Yes, Mazi, let me round up here. You know, sometimes what I'm saying pains me a lot. It pains me a lot because sometimes I ask myself, does it mean that what Mazen Namdekano have been preaching all this while, does it mean that our people did not get it? But I know our people get it. Some of our people get it. I get it. The Fulanis are using our own people to destroy what they have, what is protecting them. Our people are using, because of money. Our people forgot that Fulani say they are not going to stop until they dip the Quran in the ocean. Our people forgot all these things. That what is deep in Quran, which means they are going to kill you and take your ancestral land. They are not hiding it. Adeshino told you, instead of you to die, it is better you relinquish your land. Is it not better you relinquish your land for Fulani or you go 6 feet? Adeshino tell Nigerians this thing. Adeshino. But look at how hopeful of them are, just because they have failed. You see all these things, you see all these shenanigans you see going around, all these things you are showing our people now. This one we say is CSN command. This one we say they ask them to go and burn INEC because Eberima have failed. Eberima is working with the host pools of them. They have failed. You know what thing they're trying to do? They're trying to indict Chinas and DOS. They're trying to make them look as if, you know, to cajole them on social media.
Because we have disconnected Mazen Namdekano, DOS, IPOB. We have disconnected them from Berima's activities. So now they are forcing the connection back.
Maze, you see this plan of Berima, all these things he's doing, he can only deceive the gullible ones. He can only deceive the gullible ones. And let me tell you something. No, our people should stop calling Ohaneze and the Eastern governors. They are working with someone ever. You see, you know, when we tell our people something, they don't listen. If you look at his utterances, the agenda is, how are we going to release Mazen Namdekano? Because they know any day Mazen Namdekano come out from there, you see all this shenanigans will disappear, or everything will disappear. Like in the blink of eyes, everything will just disappear. That is why you see they want him. They are channeling him to see if he is going to, you know, beat and grow like Mazen Namdekano. So that this is the reason why they ask him to put 5 days sit at home to see if our people are going to obey it. He failed. Now, after he failed, they now start blackmailing. All the blackmail he has been doing. They start this. You see who posts of them with his social media. They start blackmailing. But the same social media never go to Hamufu, where our people were murdered, where our people were killed. This social media, they never go there. Master George, I will leave it here until we have time again. The reason why we are not calling that for people to hear our voice or to like us. We are calling our people to raise up to understand that if we make this mistake, then it will consume everybody. Now that we are calling you, repent, remove yourself from this autopilot. There is nothing, there is no road. This guy is just making noise. and he's working with Ohaneze, and he's working with this Igbo politician. You know why he's making that noise that Guku says to him that he's learning from us and he's doing this? The same way I'll tell our people that what this guy is doing, any place he see that is very, very big, he will go there and register his name. He just want you to call his name on social media. He just want you to mention his name so that he will bring it to his gullible people. This guy knows that Biafra is not coming in 2023. He knows that. He knows that these idiots. Let me leave it here.
No, leave it here. We will continue some other time. Let me phrase what you just said here correctly. The criminal in Finland, he does not know when Biafra is going to come. Biafra that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. It can come at any time because it is a miracle. The last miracle. It can come anytime. It can come tomorrow. It can come next tomorrow. But the most important thing is that what this guy is doing is giving you a lifeline. He knows when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be released. That is what Simon is doing. They have told him when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be released. That is the days he's telling you Biafra will come. Because that is the expiration of his shenanigan and his criminal activities. That is exactly what is going on. But you will not understand it until we get to that bridge. When we get to that bridge, you will understand it. Just like you see all these criminals. One is a commander, Ejima. This one now is a training commander. I wonder the next one will be aeroplane commander or fighter jet commander. The next one they are going to present to Biafrans, hoping that we are stupid, hoping that Biafrans are mutum pafu, because they have their agents who are speaking Igbo, who are joining force with these cowards in Finland, who never ever introduce himself or even say where he come from, but he's going to give you Biafra in 2023. Imagine can you imagine such, audacity? You don't know whom he is. He give you so many names that it is his name. He does not tell you where he come from. You don't know if he's a Biafran, but he's promising to give you Biafra in 2023. Our people, Kodonye Melu Nifa. Kedonye Melu Nifa. If he is scared to go and lead you from the ground, he should not be scared to tell you where he come from. Or should he? When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out, he was very, very, open. He was open. He knows that a person who is, very truthful to what they are fighting, which is called freedom, they have two places they will make peace with. It is solitary confinement. It is heaven. Those are the two places you make peace with. You don't need to fear those things. You need to know that freedom comes with a price. So you cannot disclose whom you are. You cannot disclose or even come to see the people you want to give freedom. You are somewhere in Europe sending message. You don't even know the crowns and corners of the Biafra land. In case all this rubbish you are doing leads to war, you don't know them. But you are there making noise. You want to lead Biafra to war. You want to stop election. We don't argue with you. You can do what you want. But at the end of the day, Biafra is a last miracle. It is not something somebody will wake up and tell you it is coming. We are the lost tribe of House of Judah, and we will gather the remnant of these lost tribes, and we are going to actually unite them. We will get Biafra. That is the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, people from the Caribbean, people from the South American, people from everywhere across the world, they will come to join us in that testimony. Because gathering of the lost tribes. Of course, so many of you who are not historical inclined will not understand many things or many languages we use during this preaching of the gospel of this emancipation. You will not understand it because you don't know whom you are. You need to recognize yourself. You need to know whom you are first before you fight to restore your land. Because if you understand whom you are first, you will understand what made you lose your land. Then from there, you will know the mistake you made before losing your land, that you may not repeat that to be touching on this Gumi story. And second exposition on this Ejima story, because a lot of things are actually emanating around it. We're going to come and give it to you. Like I said to you, we are focusing on the Zoological Republic right now. We don't have time, except if it is urgent in this regard, we will come. Thank you for joining us. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share the